Hi everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of Tuesday Sewing. So today I'm going to show you guys how to clean your machines and change your needle. And I have two different sewing machines that get changed differently. So I'm going to show you guys, this is a top loading and then my other one is a front loading, and I'll show you how I clean both of them. So when I was talking about the denim, these are what they look like. They're just universal. This is what I use. It's jeans denim. They can go into any sewing machine to my knowledge. I use them for both of my sewing machines. I use the same needles. One's an Elna, one's a Bernina. So, and I've used them on my Kenmore when I had it. So, I use them for everything. So, the way to change is that there's this little knob right here. And you just turn it. Let's see if I can zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay. So here's this little, and once you get it, it will just pop out. And as you can tell, there is a flat part versus the round. So you want to make sure your flat part goes in. It won't, your sewing machine will not let your needle go in the wrong way. So, but when I have my needle out, I like to take, most sewing machines come with a little brush, and I like to just brush this area. Let me move all my thread. Pull my thread up. Okay, there we go. I like to brush this part. And then I get like a little bit in there. Look how much junk is coming out. And that's just the little bit up above where that is. Tons and tons of junk. So that's what I, so every time I switch my needle, every time I clean my sewing machine, I don't switch my needle, but I clean up there. And I clean around my sewing machine. Okay, so the way to get in here, and it's a good idea to clean your sewing machine after so many, because even with paper, it gets kind of gross. So this will loosen your foot. So you want to, I'm trying to do it to where you guys can see. And then your foot just comes off. And then this is different for everyone's. Every sewing machine's a tad different, like I said. So this one, I just, it's going to take me a little longer to do this the wrong way, but this way you guys can see it. It's a little awkward, but so I get it to a certain point, and then I can just use my finger and round. And then this whole plate comes off. And then I take this out, and this tends to come out too, so I will clean this. Okay, and then let me move this camera so you can get a better look inside. So let me back out a tad. Okay, so this is the inside, and so what I do is I just clean and wipe that little area. Look how much comes out, and that is just, it's just lint. It's from paper and from sewing on paper, and then as you could tell, there's a lot over here too. So sometimes, so there we go, and then I will stick this down and get as far down as I can get in here. There we go. And then what I do is, to get these things, I will use my flathead that I undid that because it's the perfect fit, and I drop them in here. Okay, sorry about that. That was my kids are home. That was my son. So the next thing I do is I will get way under here as far as I can and get the dust. Your sewing machine will run better when you do this. So that's how I clean this. And look, has a lot of junk that came out of there. So it's a good idea to clean your sewing machine so it will last longer and work better for you. So I know some of you guys were wondering about tension. So my mother told me, because she's been sewing a heck of a lot longer than me, that most modern sewing machines have auto tension. I did not know that. But if you wind up sewing your fabric and you see your bobbin coming to the top and it's not automatically doing it, you need to play with your tension. And this little thing right here, let's see if it'll focus. It's not focusing. Okay, so there we go, that little screw right there. That's how I play with my tension. But every sewing machine is a little different, but you only really need to do that when you're sewing your fabric and you can see the bobbin coming through the top. I did not realize that this was that they had auto tension. Learned something new. So then there's a little arrow on mine, and I connect it right back to the other arrow. And if you don't have it in, this will not close properly. Okay. I don't normally do them this way. There we go. Okay, so I get that in a little, and then I use my fingers to wheel it down, and then we tighten it. Okay, so that is how you do this top loading. I am going to put you guys on pause and first I need to put my bobbin back in. So most of these have a show how to do bobbin. It's not really hard. I'm going to put you guys on hold and swap my sewing machines so I can show you the front loading. I will be right back. Okay, welcome back. So this has a lever foot on the back that goes up and down. To release this foot, there's a little piece, and you just, there you go. So to open this part, it's a lot easier. You just push on that circle and it opens. Now, a lot of this is really from fabric sewing when I was making quilts. I haven't used my Bernina at all for any of the other stuff. So you just clean out this gunk part, and then this is where your bobbin for front loading me see if I can get you guys down a little further. And that needs to tighten. Sorry, this is like totally new tripod I'm trying to play with. So, okay. And yeah, there we go. That's a good view. Okay, so you clean all this out. This comes forward, and you clean. See, that'll just drop. That's your housing for your you just clean. And sometimes if it gets that bad, because I haven't done it in a long time, I will take a piece of fabric and just try to collect that. Go in there and get all that stuff. And see, look how much that has gotten. So, and for this type of sewing machine, every sewing machine is different. You you pull this to release and get what you need. But for your tension, that's this little thing right here. But again, only use it if if you see your bobbin thread, this thread on top when you're sewing fabric. That's when you need to worry about tension. I was wrong before, sorry. So then I haven't done this in a while, so hopefully this will work. And then to get these back in, you hold this and you put it through. And then you close that up. So I hope that this short video was helpful for learning how to change your needle and change clean your sewing machine. Here we go. So, like I said, every sewing machine's a tad different on how they do things. You're gonna, and when it comes to the tension, you're gonna want to play with your own sewing machine. But I did not realize that they did auto tension, because I have always had to play with my sewing machine here and there. So it should automatically switch for you. If you have anything you want to learn about it, please put it in the comments, and I will gladly do it. And if I don't know, I will ask someone, like I did with the tension. And please like, subscribe, and thank you everyone for all the new subscribes. And I am so glad that this has been helping a lot of people. It just makes me so happy that I can help others. So I have another idea for next week's, and I have a lot of fun ideas coming up. Some are sewing on fabric and making ruffles and different helpful techniques that I have learned along the way. So now that we have the basics of sewing. If you have any other questions, let me know. Every sewing machine is different, so I can only show you what I do on mine. Yours might be completely different. They're similar, but they are different. So I will hope you guys have a wonderful day, and see you on the next crafting adventure. Thanks. Bye.